Okay, so I think I finally got this figured out. I got the new microphone, I got the camera, and if only I could get the water to cooperate. So, thinking about doing a transition here and going from the Sargassum Report to the beach report. And I mean, I feel like it's lucky because in terms of, you know, what the sargassum is giving us, which is not much sargassum washing up on the beach, but it's changing my colors. And we have beautiful turquoise water outside, if you will, a little further from the beach. And we have this sort of brown, green, it's not green. I guess we'll go with brown, café, as they say in Espanol. We have this café water close to the shore, so it's kind of a bummer, frankly. So we'll see. We've started at the Reef Hotel, traditional starting point. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm helping you out. Hopefully I am. Hopefully you're coming here for vacation or down for the winter and you want to know what it's like. Today's definitely a rougher day out there. No question. So that's something. Maybe we'll see a red flag. Oh, I already see it. It's bandera. I learned that. For flag. And you know, you want to see what the beach conditions are like in Playacar. I'm your guy. So this is what they're like. So we're at the Riu Hotel. It says Riu Palace in front. Which Riu it is, subject to debate. But it's a Riu, and it's pretty crowded. Today's Saturday. And sandcastle building wise, we are in good, excellent shape. I'm going to build a sandcastle today. But when it comes to watercolor, we are not in great shape. As we have we're definitely in the brown zone, the chocolate milk zone, I guess. It's not as bad as I've seen it, but the sand is great. And you know, the water, there's a hurricane out there towards Cuba coming. So that's probably giving us this surf. You may know that I'm not a meteorologist by watching the channel, but so we have some surf today. It's sort of interesting. You'd think that would get the sargassum out of here. I don't know. We will see. But in the meantime, we are we're just going to enjoy the water. And let's take a look at the clarity of the water here in front of the Riu. It's hard to tell, a lot of sand. You can see the sand, that tells you something. So with this kind of surf, it's sort of hard to say, you know, how clear it is, but obviously not that clear because it's brown. What else? So hopefully this camera's capturing everything better in terms of beauty, and you got the good sound hopefully from the microphone. As we are sail here towards the Riu, let's get the sailboats. And people got the boogie boards out. Maybe that's a good call. Like I said, there's a lot of surf. It's actually the most surf I can remember. I mean, I'm sure there was more surf, you know, in other times, but it's been a while. So we are now in the Viva Azteca, which, you know, traditionally, like, the beach has been a little better. Oh, we get some water clarity situation here. Let's see what we got here for water clarity. Well, when the sand pumps back out, you can see we got, you know, somewhat clear water. It's a shame though. I hope I don't spend this entire beach walk talking about watercolor. I am interested, you know, if you guys want to comment and tell me what you want to see in terms of beach walks. I do have a restaurant review coming at you, very special restaurant review. And if this is the future, hopefully I'll remember to throw a title card into the video to link it. But right now, it's still on the editing floor. Of course, there's no editing floor. But hopefully I'll probably edit it tomorrow, which is Sunday. But I'm gonna throw this up first so you guys can see for yourself. You know, I figured you want up to the minute coverage, which I can't give you, but I can give you sort of up to the day kind of coverage. As we, I think, head into Royal Hideaway territory, for all I know. Yeah, I think this is Royal Hideaway. For all I know, this could be part of Visa Azteca, but I'm pretty sure this is Royal Hideaway. And they got the yellow flag, which is, maybe I should start that as a feature. Is the flag, the swim flag, correct? Yellow is the correct color for today. I like the yellow. And what else about today? I don't know. So I got the new, I got this DJI camera that I wasn't using because the sound was terrible on it, and now that I got the mic, as I mentioned, will be good. So I guess I can, this is where I get to flip it around. Hey, yeah, you can see me now walking. Add to the excitement. So you can tell I'm not green screening myself in and paying someone to walk down the beach. I'm doing all the hard work here. I'm doing the walking. But I guess this is something I could do with a camera that was sort of the iPhone really wasn't good at. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna flip it away so you can see what I'm seeing. And sort of more of the same as we approach, I guess, the next Riu. And then, honestly, I think this might be Royal Hacienda. Sorry. Coming up then, as we approach. No, this is Royal Hacienda. And then next is the next Viva, which I think is my. One of these days, I'm going to learn the order of the hotels. But you know, as I mentioned, well, there were one week we had like, you know, one beach was better than the other in terms of Sargassum, because of the way, I guess, the beach is shaped. But in terms of color, so far it's been pretty consistent. In terms of sandcastle, it's been great. In terms of, got some nice sand here. Got a few more shells here. And this is where the Sargassum was like a little thicker back in the Sargassum gaze of 2 weeks ago. This is where the boats come, as you can tell. I don't think today, not a great day for jet skiing, but maybe if you enjoy chop, it's a great day for jet skiing. I don't know. All right. All right, now I guess I could ask people. I think this is the other Riu. I'm pretty sure this is the Riu. You got the yellow flag, that's the correct flag. Discúlpame. Este hotel es Riu. Riu. Riu Playacar. Eso, gracias. So you heard it there, it's Riu Playacar. as I suspected, because it goes from, I think that building is the border, and then becomes Riu, and they call it Riu Playacar. They call all of them Riu Playacar. They call all of them Riu Palace. So it gets confusing, for sure. At least from walking down the beach perspective, it's confusing. If you're staying here, you're not gonna have a problem knowing where your hotel is. And then Viva is nice enough, the Wyndham people are nice enough to put up flags. And I think I'm starting to get it. I'll just go up here just for fun. And I can confirm, I think that's Viva, that this is this is the other Viva. And I want to say that this is, I just lost the name, Viva Viva Maya. I want to say this is Viva Maya. What do I know? It's like they're having a fun volleyball game. Why did he hit it? I should tell him it's his. That'd be good. Get into a fight with volleyball guy. Makes good content. Yeah, so watch these guys. It'll be interesting to see them go out, and these for here, big waves. You know, for California, where I live, Northern California, to be on the small wave side. Honestly, they're out there. It didn't look that bad. And it looks like cruising around is a lot of fun. So, maybe it's a fine day for riding, look at the pro. Riding jet skis. He's having fun, that's for sure. Looks like everyone out there is having fun. And also a good day for sailing. I mean, granted a little rough, but I mean, with wind you have surf, so sort of go hand in hand. Oh, we got the red flag there. I don't know. I mean, it depends who you're with and how you swim, but as you can see, it's not super deep. You're playing football. You know, very close to shore. So I don't know. There's that. All right, so now, yeah, I'm still at the Viva. I believe it's Maya. First one's Azteca, the second one's Maya. As we go further away from town. Yay, active participants. Active participants, that's the first time I've had that, that's cool. Content is king. There's the jet ski guy coming in. I guess it's another entrance. Yeah, water definitely rougher. No, what are you gonna do? Oh, I guess with this camera I can go in, but with this microphone I can't. Just occurred to me. Okay, now we're on the next Riu, or Riu. She said Ru, and she spoke Spanish, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just mispronouncing it. That's highly likely. Oh, what's that? A drone. A drone. I'm not going to drone on and on about the drone, but they got a little drone. So, good swimming here, despite the red flag. Yeah, just in the red, I guess in the States, the red flags means, you know, don't go in. Here they say it means dangerous, but again, you're standing almost the whole time, so I don't know. Okay, we're definitely at the next Riu. It's so big. But, you know, pretty nice day, despite the winds. All right, and we're now getting to Iberostar, which I like because I can pronounce it and I know what it looks like. So maybe that's my favorite hotel. And this is the secret spot where I snorkel. And I did bring my snorkel today, but the water just does not look like it's going to be clear enough. So, I don't know. This is another, so this was a spot I think where the sargassum was bad, like right here. But obviously it's very good to tell you no sargassum here. What else can I tell you about the beach today? Playacar beach. It's a lot more crowded, but it's Saturday. You know, I guess that's to be expected. And it's getting later in October, which is when the sargassum leaves. So it's when the birds come, when the people come. I don't know, more jet skis coming in. Looks like they had a good time. Okay, Iberostar, here we are. And the beach looks lo mismo, that's the same. I'm not trying to show off in the Spanish, but I am trying to practice. Why not? We'll get out to Sandos and, you know, we'll do a little wrap up. I'll probably ask you to like and subscribe because I just can't help it. Getting closer to monetization, but literally, like, yeah, every like and subscribe is probably, if you want to effectuate change, now is the time, because those first 500 subscribers are so hard to get, and you could be one of those first 500, you know, if you subscribe today, unless it's the future and you're watching this in 2026, in which case I'm monetized and raking in the dough and doing beach reports every day. So, but if it's 2025, please subscribe, and I'll let you know. I will be thanking you, I assure you. I thank you now for watching, especially if you've gotten this far in the video. I'm grateful to y'all, because if you weren't watching, I wouldn't be recording. Oh look, that's cool. They're trying to do a selfie of like 20 people in the water. It's sort of hard when you're getting jostled. I don't know if they pulled it off. We'll never know. I don't know, maybe we'll know. We're trying. That's fun. Okay. finishing up Iberostar, heading into the vastness that is Sandos. And again, not many people in the water in Sandos. I don't know what it is. Okay. Gosh, I remember when this was coated with sargassum. Those were the bad old days. I'm so happy it's over. I'm ready to soak in the winter. It's like the complete opposite of living in the, in the United States. You just want to make it, get through the winter and soak in the spring and some of the summer. Here, you just want to get through the summer and soak in the winter. And we're just sort of like, this is the equivalent of the early spring. It's like a little too hot. But hopefully we get that peak spring and I guess the peak winter, which would be peak summer, which would be too hot, which potentially would be too cold, but it doesn't get too cold here. So there's that. Okay. You can see sandos.com, just in case you didn't know what the website for Sandos is. Looks like they did grab .com. All right. And as I approach the end of Sandos, I think that's the most useful information for you guys. The beach is also really pretty down there, but today you just don't have the colors. If you want me to walk further down the beach, let me know in the comments. I'll absolutely do it. Any other stuff you saw or any thoughts you have, feel free to share them in the comments. So, it's the end of the, this is the end. It's the end of the beach report. No longer, I guess, the Sargassum Report. So I'm gonna give today, like, as a beach report day, we're gonna go with 3.5 stars because it's windy, which, obviously that's gonna vary day to day, but the water doesn't have the amazing turquoise that it can have, and it's not crystal clear, so gotta knock down the points. In terms of sargassum, I mean, this is an unofficial sargassum rating, but I'm gonna say 5-star sargassum report because if there's any sargassum in the water, it's broken down so much it won't bother you. Oh, I see a couple of tiny pieces. Look at that. But obviously, it's not impactful. But I do think that's what's making the water brown, is all the mushed up sargassum. But let's all be happy it's mushed up. It's not getting on you. It's not getting on the beach. We can make wonderful sandcastles, etc. All right, so you know the spiel. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Helps the channel, it really does. And I'll see you guys in Mexico.